In the Bible, there's a story about a woman caught in a very bad situation. The religious leaders of the time brought her to Jesus. They wanted to stone her, as was the law. Imagine the fear and shame she must have felt. They were ready to condemn her, but Jesus chose a different path. He showed us a better way, the way of compassion and forgiveness. Jesus knelt down, his fingers gently tracing patterns in the sand. The crowd around him was buzzing with accusations and anger, their voices rising in a cacophony of judgment, but Jesus remained calm, his focus unwavering. He started writing on the ground, his actions deliberate and serene. The words he inscribed were a mystery to those watching, but they carried a profound message. He didn't engage in their accusations. Instead, he chose to respond with a quiet strength, his demeanor a stark contrast to the chaos surrounding him. He could see into the woman's heart, understanding her pain and fear. She stood there, vulnerable and exposed, awaiting her fate. Jesus saw her not just for her mistakes, but for who she really was. He recognized her humanity, her struggles, and her potential for redemption. He said to the crowd, "Let any one of you who is without sin be the first to throw a stone at her." His words hung in the air, challenging each person to reflect on their own imperfections. One by one they all left, realizing their own flaws. The crowd dispersed, their anger replaced by introspection and humility. Jesus then spoke to the woman, his voice gentle and reassuring. "Neither do I condemn you," he said, offering her a chance at a new beginning. "Go and sin no more." With those words, he gave her hope and a path forward, a reminder that compassion and understanding can lead to true transformation. These words must have been like music to her ears. Imagine the weight lifting off her shoulders, the sense of relief washing over her. In that moment, she felt a glimmer of hope, a chance to rewrite her story. Jesus didn't condone her actions, he acknowledged the wrong, but he didn't let it define her. Instead, he saw beyond her mistakes, recognizing her potential for change and growth, but he offered her forgiveness and a chance to start over. This act of grace was a powerful reminder that no one is beyond redemption. It was an invitation to embrace a new beginning. This is the heart of God's love. It's a love that doesn't hold grudges or keep a record of wrongs. It's a love that heals, restores, and renews. He doesn't want to punish us for our mistakes. Instead, he wants to guide us towards a better path, one filled with compassion, understanding, and second chances. He wants to forgive us and help us change. This transformation isn't just about turning away from past errors, but about embracing a future filled with promise and purpose. Jesus showed us that forgiveness is always the answer. It's a powerful tool that breaks the chains of resentment and bitterness, allowing us to move forward with a lighter heart. It sets us free from the past and gives us a fresh start. Forgiveness is not just about letting go, it's about embracing the freedom to live a life unburdened by past mistakes, a life full of hope and endless possibilities. Section 4. Forgiveness in our lives. We all make mistakes. We all hurt others, and others hurt us. Holding on to anger and resentment hurts us more than anyone else. It keeps us stuck in the past. But forgiveness sets us free. When someone asks for forgiveness, offer it freely. When you need to ask for forgiveness, do it humbly. Forgiving others and ourselves is a powerful step towards healing and peace. Section 5. The power of forgiveness. Forgiveness is a profound and transformative act that can change the course of our lives. It is not just about letting go of anger or resentment, but about embracing a new way of living. Forgiveness is a gift we give to ourselves and others. It is a conscious decision to release feelings of vengeance and bitterness. When we forgive, we free ourselves from the chains of past hurts and open our hearts to love and compassion. It doesn't excuse wrong actions, but it allows us to move forward. By forgiving, we acknowledge the pain but choose not to let it define us. We take control of our narrative and pave the way for personal growth and healing. It opens the door for healing and restoration in our relationships. Forgiveness fosters understanding and empathy, allowing us to rebuild trust and strengthen our bonds with others. It is a bridge that connects hearts and mends broken connections. Remember the woman caught in adultery. Her story is a powerful testament to the transformative power of forgiveness. Despite her mistakes, she was given a chance to start anew, to redefine her life with grace and dignity. God's grace and forgiveness gave her a new beginning. This divine act of mercy reminds us that no one is beyond redemption. We all have the capacity to change and grow, to leave behind our past and embrace a brighter future. That same grace and forgiveness are available to us all. It is a universal gift that transcends boundaries and unites us in our shared humanity. By accepting this gift, we can transform our lives and the lives of those around us. Let's choose forgiveness and step into the freedom of a new day. Embrace the power of forgiveness and let it guide you towards a life filled with peace, joy, and endless possibilities.